Hi, welcome to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. We're doing the oddly named Getting in Top Shape again. I'm not going to moan too much about the mission names, as weird as they are. I'm starting from the apartment. I've just gone back to the very first save, having spent a little bit of time exploring the city. I actually, in my other save game, I've done the golden ticket, and I'll do a walkthrough of that. But I wanted to show this mission without having to do any prerequisites. So you basically jump up onto here from that point on the map that I just showed you, over here and up onto this balcony. You'll get a 200 Explorer or a 300 Wanderer, I forget which, but where the Drakovich and the golden ticket mission is just down there. There's a gun in the left, there, biocell on the ground, there, computer that we're going to hack. If you lift that up, there's a triangle code there, there's a bit of money and stuff or crafting in there, another crafting thing on top of the dryer, 2 crafting bits and pieces in this box, there we are, and an ebook behind you. Also some beer and wine and stuff over in that corner. And there's a vent in this room, which is what we're really here for. But don't forget to hack this for a little bit of experience too. Save before you hack, it's easy for it to go wrong, super annoying if it does. Although on things like that it's not such a big deal. Through here there is a credit chip and a pocket security, 2 credit chips actually, with an awful lot of money in them, so it's worth coming this way for the money alone. Then you'll find yourself up here, which is the other side of the door where that thug is standing. Make sure you save there, because it's easy for stuff to go wrong from here on in, and just doing that first bit again is super boring. You can see, yeah, quite a lot of money in the wallet. Anyway, stay high, come up over this way. There'll be a guy patrolling in the alley down here to the right, but you can just drop down there, you don't even need to jump. Jump across there. Watch out for this fella. So what you want to do, jump off here and pull left as you fall, and you might go a bit yellow, but he won't see you. Anyway, we're getting Ghost, obviously. Grab one of those, chuck it into the corner, he'll come wandering down to explore. Now, if you don't want to kill anyone or take anyone out, you can just wait for him to pass. There are a couple of guys that you'll need to take out. If you'd like, you can climb up this ladder to the right and just go in through the window to get up high. If you don't want to go in here and through the vents, but I'm just trying to maximize the experience by exploring everywhere. There's crafting, there's 3 crafting things in here. There's one behind there, there's one in there, and there's one that I missed. There's also a pocket secretary, a credit chip, a multi-tool behind that box, and some beer that you can pick up on the floor. There. The third crafting thing, which I failed to collect, is right by, as you're looking at the vent, it's there. You can see it to the right side of the screen there. But that's where we are on the map. So don't miss that. I completely missed it. But get in the vent. Come around here. Jump up. Boop. You can open that to have a little peek through if you want. And then we're going to take the first right through here. Now watch out, there might be a guy who sees you. You'll see my bars going yellow there, so don't blow your cover already. You might want to save here as well. Not a bad place to save. And then we're going to head down this way. Make sure you've got something to throw. No, I'm lying, we're not doing that yet. We're going to go around to the top and clear out the 3 guys at the top, and once you've done that, you can pretty much wrap up the mission if you want. I'm going to do some more exploring, but I will show you where to do that if you need to. Wait for that chap to turn around, then run up behind him and plonk him in the back of the head. If you want to use some biocells, you can. I think we already found one, and there's going to be another one we pick up during the mission, so don't worry too much about that. We'll also get enough crafting items to build one. I'm not a big fan of using them if I don't have to, but run up behind this guy, tap him in the back. Boop! And don't forget to move his body somewhere relatively safe and then loot it. We're going to swing around here for the 3rd guy at the top. And then if you want, in fact you don't really even have to get this guy. Sneak around the corner here, wait for the takedown juice to fill up. There we are, or use a biocell if you can't be bothered waiting. And then if you want to finish this mission up here, just simply turn around, go between the bookcase just to the right of where we're looking right now. This guy got a bit stuck in the stairway. And you'll be able to wrap it up. Skip ahead to about... I'm going to pause and check, hang on. Skip ahead to 10 minutes if you want to see where the mission ends, but basically it's like directly ahead of you to the right, under a bookcase. Stand up there, there's some hacking software that you might want to grab. Reveal there, see where that light is there on the right, that's where we're headed. But I'm going to clear out the rest of these guys. Pretty straightforward run. We want something to throw here. See how I mentioned that earlier and got a bit confused. There's thankfully like a little box just up here which I went around the longest possible way to get. But we're just going to reuse this and toss it there. One of the guys at the bottom will come up to investigate, smack him in the face, take his body a little bit out of the way so when we do the same trick again, the guy coming up the stairs doesn't immediately see the body. Make sure not to leave it in the middle of this grate as well, because otherwise he'll see it as he turns around. Now pick up the box, chuck it again, take your cover, wait for him to wander up, smack him in the face. Bing bang bong. And same again. Loot, move his body, hide it. There we go. Now there's a chap down here to the left and one over to the right in the doorway. We're going to get the guy on the left first. You can go around the long way and sneak up behind him, or you can just run down here and get him this way. It doesn't really matter. Watch out for where you take him out though, because there's a chap to the right through a doorway that might see him. So make sure you stash the body a little bit. And the reason I've done the guys at the top first is just because they can sometimes look over the side and see the bodies on the bottom if you clear out the bottom first. Anyway, you get the idea. Now, that's one guy down. The next one is around here through this doorway, and you'll see he's having a jolly old time shooting things. There you are, buddy. There's another one in there at the back, so you have to be a little bit careful. What we're going to do is grab something to throw. Thankfully, there's a bin right behind us there. Toss it over the other side. He'll come and have a little look, and plonk in the face. Well, in the stomach, I should say. I'm going to hide this body. Don't really need to. The other guy doesn't really move, but just putting those two together is fine. Now, I had a bit of a squiz around here to see if there were any treasures. Didn't find any, unfortunately. Your eyes might be better than mine. You might find something. I don't know. Anyway, carry on around here, and if you go through to this back room, there in the sort of northeast, you'll find another biocell. There's a credit chip on the bookcase there, but what we're really after is this vent. You can use the vacuum. I don't know why you'd want to. But use that vent, head through here, there we go, and then around to the right and up. Through here, you can open that to have a little look if you want, but there's not much to see or do. Maybe there was. Was that something that I could have interacted with? Anyway, there's some lockers in here, but you basically want to grab something. This is basically the other, basically, this is the other side of the room that we were just looking at, where we took the guy out through the doorway. There's a guy here, so we're just going to make some noise. He'll come through, smack him in the face, he's down. And then you can take your time. We're pretty clear for a little bit. Make sure to loot all this properly. There's a biocell up there as well, I think. So 3 biocells in total, and a few credit chips and a bit of ammo and stuff. Not much else in here. But in through here, now there's an ebook on the table there, so that's a 100 experience for free. A couple of drawers you can do, some crafting equipment in there. And I think like a credit chip or something maybe in the other one. I thought that was some hacking software, but it is not. That's the hacking software, there we go. And then yeah, we're going to come back for this computer in a minute. You'll see when we get to that in a second. I also miss a computer, which was very foolish, and there's some consumables on the table. There's 3 sets of shelves, 1 at the top and 3 at the bottom, with some crafting equipment and consumables in them as well, and just rereading the same ebook, because why not? Now going back into the room where the 2 bodies are, if you head around to the left and then under the staircase, you'll see that box is up there and there's some crafting equipment on it. And that brings us around to the, I guess, reception, sort of whatever it is. A couple of drawers to look at, but not much in them. Credit chip behind the computer there, which I think I forget to hack. And there's just this guy, there's just this guy at the doorway that we're going to deal with. So make some noise, get him to come through and clear it out. Now, heading back this way, I'm just hiding him back there. You can hack the computer, like I said, I completely forgot to, but we're going to go through here. There's one more guy in the courtyard apart from the 2 by the door that we're going to leave well alone. This guy is pretty much always leaning against that car. So I just came around the long way behind him like this, jump over the fence, and easy takedown there. At this point, I was hiding the body, although there's really no need because pretty much everyone's down now and they don't really patrol, so you may as well run around and empty all the car boots, or trunks, as Americans like to say. There's 4, I think, in total here. Some crafting equipment in that one and a credit chip in that one, although not a very big credit chip. And then we're going to come around to the room where we got the ebook. But we're going to come in from this side with hacking just to get an extra little bit of experience out of it. It's a pretty simple hack, but as always, save before you do hacks, especially when you're on a mission, because you don't want that alarm to go off. That would suck, obviously. There's another computer here, so hack your way through that. Again, save before you do it. And then I just did one final sweep here, but I didn't find anything interesting. There was a thing that was too heavy to pick up there, so maybe there's something under it that I need to come back to look for. I don't know. But nothing much to see. So back in here, just having another last check. But come up to the top floor. There we are. And see, we're at 10 minutes now. 10 minutes and 7 seconds. So there's the staircase that we came up. This is where those guys were shooting the first 3. So if you want to finish it up before going through all this, you can simply go around here, see where this white light's coming from, get under the bookcase, jump over here, open the door, and that will trigger the getting things done 1950 experience. What's his name? Will chirp up. And there's some good bits and pieces in here, so we'll just have a quick look at them. But you'll see 1950 and 200 for Ghost, so everyone's a winner. Now in here there's an ebook and some other stuff, some drawers to look at. I get a little bit lost in this room. I don't quite know why. That was a credit chip there. And the ebook I think is just to the right. No, that's the newspaper. The ebook's over here to the right, maybe? That's the red book that we've got to pull to open the back door. Where's the ebook? There it is, by the statue. So don't miss the ebook. That's another 300 experience. I'm going to hack the computer on the desk. Actually, that's a lie. It's a level 2, so I didn't hack it. I should have come back later to get it. And I think there's some drawers next to the computer, or maybe a credit chip. Don't forget to spin the globe. I want the knife. Name that film. No, there are no drawers by the computer, but yeah, no, so this was the level 2, and I just multi-tooled it in case there was anything useful on it, but there wasn't, sadly. Oh dear. Oh dear, just some orders from Chickenfoot. Anyway, once you're done with that, you can go over and pull the red book there. That will open that doorway. Nothing in there, strangely and annoyingly, despite the fact there are all those lovely augs. I wish we could extract the praxis from them. But you'll drop down here, you'll get a cutscene, and that will pretty much be the end of... well, it won't quite be the end of the mission, because it's worth checking around here. There's loads of really good stuff, some neoproxenine or something, and loads of credits and bits and pieces, but through here is the really interesting thing. So move that painting, and then there's some gas in here, but it's okay even if you didn't take the lung upgrade. I thought I did and ran in and died. And then I tried to talk to Thingamajig to see if I could reset my points again, but he wasn't having any of it. But there's a valve at the back that you can see there. Run through, activate it, run out, and you should get away without too much trouble. Give it a couple of seconds basically until your vision comes back, and this room is now clear. Now on the right hand side, in these lockers, there's an ebook and some other bits and pieces, some scrap and a biocell. There we go, crafting parts, scrap, Mad Max. And then a safe. Now this is a level 3 safe, don't know the code, I could probably look it up for you, but you guys can look it up too, I'm sure. But the first thing you can tell, I put all my points into hacking, because I figure hacking is the easiest way to maximize that incidental experience. And you really want to try to hack everything, even if you have the passcodes. So most of my points are going to be going in there, and all smashing, because that allows you to get so many wanderer things. I've gone the long way round, but it made sense because it was the easier hack going with the lower numbers, but as always save before you do that. Anyway, open this up and you'll find a triangle code and a praxis kit in there, so yay. I came out of here with 11, 12 if you include that praxis kit, so I don't know if that's normal. But that is about it for now. On the left, mission 1. On the right, I don't know if you want the next mission, or you just want me to explore Prague. Let me know, have a look at the videos, or comment, you know, the good stuff. I'm babbling now, and I'm also starving, so I'm going to go and get some food and enjoy the rest of the sunny day. Lots of love, see you in the next video, bye!